What's up, guys and gals, and welcome back to Maize. My name is Splattercat. Happy to have you here today as we attempt to push a button and have some semblance of rhythm. Oh yeah, I got a draw on that Hawaiian side today. We're going to push this button. Here we go. When it gets down to 0 in the previous episode, we had been kidnapped by corn and some other stuff and weird things. Is that a single stale pellet? I ate a stale pellet. Why would I do that? So I get a pellet whenever I push this on the proper timing. Gotcha. Don't know why I would want a stale pellet, but I guess I want a stale pellet. So these two things over here. Bob, I told you to fix the elevator. It takes hours for anybody to get in here because of your stupid experiment, moron. I wonder if I push it, does it not reset until I take the pellet? I can still hear birds and chirping and there we go. Basically, he wanted to see if he could make you like a rat in a cage, force you to push the button a bunch of times and eat a bunch of pellets before it'll take you down to the lab. What a douche nozzle. What a Pavlovian ass. My God, Bob, what is this? Did you actually have the gall to commission a bronze statue of yourself? This will cost us a fortune, you narcissistic dolt. Cordially, Ted. Yeah, Ted, don't worry. I got a good deal on it. Commission these statues in bulk. Think they really spruce up the facility, especially for the tour. Could be a big moneymaker for us. I don't think so, man. I don't think of myself as a statue as much of a moneymaker. Bob McTavish Honorary Library. And then this appears to be fiddled with in one way or another. All right. Bob, you are so very, very stupid. What about the term classified? Don't you understand? We can't host tours, you moron. Cordially, Ted. And don't think I don't notice you put one on near the farmhouse. Repeat, classified. Put it away, you dolt. Cordially, Ted. Ted S. Company founder. Bob P. McTavish, PhD, Masters, BSc, Esquire. So I can't really do much with a painted portrait for right now. I might need something to... oh, I don't know. Oh, we only have the English muffin now. Okay, so we've used up all of our other objects. What is that? A facility brochure. It's been added to our folio. A flashy brochure that appears to be part of the proposed tour of the facility, which includes what Bob thought a modern child looked like. Most of the brochure is redacted, except for the walking sentient corn on the front. The future is redacted. How delightfully dystopian. Alright, well, into the facility we go. Can't mess with the light switch or anything else. This seems like one of those games where you really, really want to find like everything that's around and laying about, so obviously I can't use the English muffin on that, so we'll have to find something inside the laboratory that we can bring back. What the shit was that? Let's run towards it. That's the best plan. Oh, it cleared that hallway with a quickness, that's for certain. Can't get into that room. Using my peripherals to make sure we don't miss anything along the sides of the facility here. I'm going to clear this hallway first, and then we'll worry about everything else. So that's the West Hook checkpoint. Alright. We've got a bunch of hangers and random stuff over here. We've got a cheap jumpsuit. Is it like a tracksuit made out of a material that looks like it will fall apart at the mere thought of a gentle breeze? This jumpsuit should not be worn by anybody. Ted, exciting news. I got us a huge deal on jumpsuits for the facility. I got thousands in bulk at a fraction of the price. I've already used the savings for some great stuff. Bob, you idiot. You got a good deal on them because they're completely useless. Nobody can wear them. Cordially, Ted. I like how he ends everything cordially, even though he's always like losing his mind and psychotically angry at Bob. It's okay. We've all felt that way towards our co-workers. We've also got a coat rack. Good for hanging coats unless it is placed upside down, in which case it is not effective at all. Alright, what do we have over here? Reserve power mode active. We also have a welfare readiness report. Appears to be a report on the warfare readiness of subjects of Project Maize. The report states multiple times that the sentient corn had no discernible method of raising or operating a military firearm and have a habit of taking naps right in the middle of the test. The term abject failure also appears all over the document, a running theme on many reports involving the corn. Okay. And they got those old school mice in here. Those mice from back in the day where they just had the one big button on the top. I remember playing Doom on those. I'm sorry, Wolfenstein. So what was down this hallway? Basically, I'm going to canvas things in order if I can. It looks like something can be placed here along with signs and some other bullshit. An item can be placed there. There's also a power strip, which is turned on. We need a keyboard, though, in order for that to work. Bob, stop playing our stupid games on the computer. It's screwing around with my AI experiments. Idiot. Bob, you disgusting slob. Don't you know how to read? Stop eating in here, glutton. Cordially, Ted. Dude, this dude is nasty. This guy needs to get his shit together. That's a dope phone, though. So there's an old computer keyboard. We've also got what looks like a Gripatron. Bob, you jerk. Put my RAM back where it was. I know you took it and hit in that stupid spot of yours. Bring it back here, Ted. Oh, it's probably behind the picture. The tour guidebook. It appears to be an official guidebook for a tour of the research facility. A large portion of the text inside has been redacted, but 20 pages are fully dedicated to the giant vats, and mostly repeat the refrain that the vats are very large and contain things that should stay in very large vats. Go figure. Who knew? So the Gripatron goes right there. Hero 1. Hey, Ted, latest brochure came back from the press. Take a look. Think it'll really boost the tour, and you'll be happy to know the most sensitive bits have been redacted. Safety first. Bob, first, you're an idiot. That brochure is incredibly stupid. Second, for the last time, no tours. Third, if you're going to make this stupid brochure, at least add my name to it. We're co-research heads, remember, as in the same title. Jerk. Hi, Ted. Really sorry, but the final print has been done and sent off. I'll make doubly sure the next one has your name underneath mine on the front. Bob. Good God, Bob. Do you have the reading comprehension of a 5-year-old? This is top secret facility. Where did you send those brochures, you moron? Cordially, Ted. We've also got the computer keyboard, which can go right there. That's been turned on. It doesn't look like I can do much with this just yet. 27 RAM system. 12 basic bytes free ready, or 27K RAM system. Okay. So we might need some more RAM to get that moving. Or something, although I don't see any clicky spots for it, so we'll have to look around again a bit more carefully in other areas. We have the communal grotto. Everybody loves a grotto. Especially those dryads. Dryads love a grotto every now and again. A cheeseburger wrapper. I have no idea what we're going to use that for. Hey, Ted, notice you took down the painting in the lobby. Thanks. It had a little blemish on it. No sweat, though. Here's another one. Be a pal and put it up, would you please? Bob, I'm not putting up another one of your paintings, you self-indulgent louse. For God's sake, how many did you order? And why is my face on that stupid horse, Ted? God, I don't see anything over there. It doesn't look like we can fall off the ledge right there because there appears to be some kind of refraining glass in between us and an imminent gravity-related...
If a tree falls in the woods, does it make a sound?
Interesting conundrum. What kind of tree?
Fir.
Can it talk?
Yes, but only after lunchtime.
Is it wearing a lot of bells?
Some, but not many.
Is it in a glass house?
Naturally.
I have it. It does make a sound, but since it's a tree, it's too stupid to notice.
Correct.
Well done.
Alright, so apparently there are more of our corny friends up here. We have two new things. We have a shift schedule. A schedule outlining the work shifts of the entire facility staff, most notable the shifts for the two founders. They are completely opposite of each other. A memo from the government directed to a secret research facility, name of which is redacted. It contains incomprehensible directives to do something with corn, including even more incomprehensible sums of money for the budget. The year on the memo is 1983. All right. We've got a Etch-a-Sketch over here and a huge quantity of random cheeseburger wrappers. There's an invoice for an incredibly extravagant bathroom, calls for marble steps leading up, 2 extravagant toilets and a sink encrusted with gold. Cost is in the hundreds of thousands. Ted left it on Bob's toilet seat with a very pointed statement on financial culpability. Ah, you're on the government payroll. They're never going to do anything about it. They'll just keep feeding you money forever. Just outsource it to the taxpayer. That's how this is done. So with the Etch-a-Sketch, a major improvement over the 2000 as it features the ability to actually draw lines instead of instructing children to stare at the screen and imagine the drawing in their minds. You feel like using it to draw a large face owing to your fascination with foreheads. Okay. And I think we came in that way, so this way would be where we want to go now. Good God, man. Cleaning staff. Get rid of the gold-encrusted toilets and hire somebody to make this place look suitable. It is brutal in here. Oh, there's a military backpack. Okay. A random drawer with a flathead screwdriver inside of it. I can probably use that to pry the painting off the wall, maybe? We'll see what happens, but we're going to go back to that painting and try and get our vans on real fast and see if that gives us anything suitable. I don't know how I didn't notice that there was corn up there looking at me while I was running around. I really feel like that's a detail I probably should have locked in on at some point. Let's drop the backpack off in here because I definitely saw a backpack-shaped thing. And now we just need a teddy bear and what looks like a sign. Okay. Well, if I saw the sign, it'll open up my eyes. What is this? Hey, Ted, the fish shipment should be arriving today. Could you be a pal and put them in the tanks for me? Thanks. Bob, you dummy, there are thousands of water tanks here. Do you realize how much feeding these fish will cost? Cordially, Ted. Basically, he turned this place into his own personal mansion is what it came down to. There are a lot of tanks, so I mean, just inside this room, there's like 8 that I count, and those are pretty expansive. So we can't get into the portrait using that. Used portrait as inspiration for the worst facial sketch in the world, which is completely awful. Oh. So a horribly sketched face. This terrible effort pretty much concerns that you will never have a career in drawing portraits. Your dreams have been shattered. Man, this is a depressing adventure. All I can feel is all of my prospects for the future falling away from me at a rapid rate. A much, much too rapid rate. It hurts. Frankly, deep down it hurts and it stings. But mostly just hurts. This looks like a daycare center. Be ready for a great year. That's what we should do. We should clearly have things here that have misspelled words on them. Because children don't know about homonyms yet. Now they're going to go through life thinking that be yourself is spelled with 2 E's. Oh, a teddy bear. Alright, and a children's block. It is a nondescript children's block adorned with letters and numbers, and you spend a long amount of time trying to figure out which is which. Eventually you sort it out, but the number 5 still fools you every now and again. Never was the brightest one in class. Never. Oh, look, a wooden stake. Oh, teaching kids how to use weapons in school. This is how you end up with a violent population. Shit. If there's one thing I know about kids, is that if you don't give them a toy sword, they'll just grab a stick off the ground and use that, so... Please denote that I'm kidding right now, and that you don't need to leave that angry comment that you're thinking about leaving right now, because I'll probably just ignore it anyways. A dumbbell, which has been added to my folio. Try as you might, you were unable to lift this more than 2 times in quick succession, and yet somehow you continue to carry it with you wherever you go. Awesome. Just what I always wanted to carry around with me. This teddy bear seems awfully dour. Is that a sweatband? You... This sweaty headband imbues the wearer with the ability to walk at a slightly brisker pace than normal for short periods of time. It is not worth the risk. Check all the cabinets. All of the lockers, if you will. I don't see anything, though. Oh, there's something right here. A triumphant test report. The only way this report could sound more triumphant is if trumpets were blared every time it was read. Explains the very promising results after examining one of the new sentient corn stalks, a breed of ruby queen corn that shows high levels of intelligence. It also glosses over the fact that this specimen is somehow female, which was apparently impossible under the genetic protocol the facility used to create them. Okay. I don't see anything in the turlet. Over here we've got a nondescript rock. So once again, a run-of-the-mill rock with no defining features whatsoever to discern it from the billions of other rocks currently in existence. Its name is Mabel. I met her Sunday, that was yesterday, the girl I knew from 1990. Her eyes were hazel, her name was Mabel. See, that's how you know I was a 90s kid right there. I kissed her once and now I'm able to welcome my crack a smile. So what do I do with all this bullshit that I've got inside my inventory right now? I'm assuming at some point other doors are going to open up. I didn't really expect that I'd be using an Etch-a-Sketch on that portrait right there. That man has an incredibly large head, though. I'm also curious about how many decoy items I'm picking up that aren't actually useful for anything. As it stands right now, I'll probably just use every item on every location and hope for the best. We have a teddy bear. So that's now been put on the workbench. That's an object that I don't think we have. I'm like 90% sure. Meanwhile, I suppose I'll probably go through everything here and see if there's anything I can use on that. Doesn't look like it, though. They said that the ram was hidden in his stupid hiding spot. Is it under the desk anywhere and I just missed it? It's gotta be in his office then. So inside of the communal grotto. Oh good, the corn is gone. Well, that means I at least triggered something, right? Let's go back this way. There was nothing worth activating back here in this super uber clean office. But there is a trail of trash that I think we already followed anyways, but God, this guy just leaves like a trail of trash everywhere he goes. This guy's a monster. This dude is like what Merry Maids like dreams of late in the night. Nightmares of. Can you say that? They nightmare of it? I mean, you say you dream of it, so why can't you nightmare of it? 25-pound latex gloves. I don't see anything that looks like a stupid hiding spot. This man loves himself some red cups. Alright. Suppose that's that. I think there was still a hallway that I hadn't been down, though, all the way to the other end. No, never mind. That was the dressing room. That was the room where something was apparently happening. We can't get inside of any of these places. The red boxes are still in the way. Inside this room, there is nothing else that looks incredibly pertinent. Alright. I bet we take the coat rack and then we put the jumpsuit on the coat rack and then something happens. That's what I bet occurs. Sort of curious what I did with like that portrait that I drew. Can I go back outside? Am I allowed to do that? Like, is that a point of the game that I'm actually currently in? It does look like there's something usable back there. Oh, there's a ventilation shaft back there. It's probably for the screwdriver so that I can take the grill off. Okay. I'm gonna see if heading back up to the surface yields any... Oh, there's an X right there. An extremely obvious fake panel. So the screwdriver was used to open the extremely obvious fake panel. Hiya, Ted. Just a heads up. I put your RAM right here. This way it gets less dusty. So we've got a circuit board of RAM. Alright, it appears to have been attached. The DIMM slots appear to have been removed from the motherboard, though, so this might get a little odd. I'm assuming it's useful in some capacity inside this room. The old computer has been upgraded. This is not your best work. Okay, so we've got the upgraded computer now. Given how we just wedged that RAM right in there.
What? What are you looking at? Something on Vlad's face? Why you not talk? Do you understand? Understand what Vladdy is saying. Butso boy, you're a big idiot. How you survive by being stupid? Fine. Vladdy help. Oi, grai sominjoj. Huh? What is this on Vlad's back? This makes no sense. All of this is very stupid. So, where we go?
Cool. I got a homeboy now.
We need you to settle a debate on taking naps. Oh my god, what is that?
What is Plant saying?
Is that a...
It is.
It's a helicopter!
What? Da?
Give me a ride, Mr. Helicopter.
No, give me a ride.
We can all fit just climbing.
Moj luši drug, Butso boy, gri sominjoj. Čitanje veselo!
What a rude contraption.
Well, if you're just gonna be like that.
Oh, right. We completely forgot. We have a message for you.
It's very important.
You should hit the showers.
What's a shower?
I have no idea.
Vladdy does not like it here.
You and me both, buddy. You and me both. Didn't have much of a choice, though. Yeah, he's not much of a sprinter, is he? He appears to be suffering from an extreme speed deficit. That's fine. Maybe I installed bad actuators. The fact that his brain is essentially a chunk of RAM that has been wedged into a keyboard is probably not helping either with the whole body control issue. I said hit the showers, and so yeah, the boxes are gone now.
Vladdy, stay here while you do your stupid things, idiot.
Sure. Absolutely, Vlad. Oh, look, there's a line of paint and or blood and or something. Is it just trying to lead me through? Like, what happens if I ignore what it tells me to do and I just go wherever the hell I want like I normally do? Ah, we hit dead ends. That's what happens. That's what happens. All right, we'll continue forward then. We will continue forward and complete as much as possible. I suppose I'll just follow the red line. There didn't appear to be anything awesome. What does the yellow line go to, though? Ooh.
It should be me. It should be me. Surrounded by idiots. Rebel. Underappreciated. Ridiculed. Scorned. Really, what is that? X is not a number. Why is that there? We should have kept one around to ask about that. X's. Ugh. Ridiculous. Much better. Some of my best work. Was it saying something? What was I doing? Ah, yes! Dealing with unwanted guests!
I agree. X is not a number and it's stupid. He seems nice. X is indeed stupid. Although it was always those Y's and Z's, once those start getting involved, that you're like, oh man, damn it. And then all of a sudden you're like somehow like on a 3-space graph and you're just like, so how do the numbers equal a line in open space? You're just making this shit all up, aren't you? I knew it, calculus teacher. I knew it. Just making it all up. Making it up as you go. I had my suspicions, but hey, I can't hate on the game. Gotta get paid somehow.
Where did it go? Not here. Ha! Not here. So insulting. How dare it! This insolence will not be tolerated. This one is dangerous. Not like the others. I can see it already. This one has a brain. Must be dealt with.
Just can't leave the room without knocking some shit over. My name is Splattercat. We're out of time today. This game is called Maize. You should absolutely check it out. The game's pretty hilarious. I will see you all in the next episode. Thank you for stopping on in. And I will see you when next week commences. Bye, everybody.